Let's see, put that back where that needs to go. Oop. Oh wow.
Perhaps you and I can
Has
make
it been
a pact
12
that
months already?
benefits us both.
Hey, Dan.
Boop. KPOR. K-pop heart. That's funny. I thought you first were subbing back in, December. I thought we still had time before we got the 12 months. Do I have a 12 months badge? I don't even remember. Well, we're gonna have to add that soon. That'll be there by next stream. How's Hades? Makes sense. Let's see. I want to finish this Machina deck. Artifact. Yeah, just one of these. I forgot to do what I came in here to do. There we go. Not gonna record. Yeah, we'll start with recording now. We get to play my least favorite character's story now. Yay! Although because she was glued to Arisa for most of this story, we'll get to hear some internal thoughts, and that'll be nice. I'm actually open to some suggestions. What do you think my 12-month badge should be?
Where am I?
Oop. That's my bad.
This must be another world, but something's not right.
I'm thinking a crown.
I am Tetra, and my world is in danger of total annihilation.
Or a hat wearing a hat.
A fearsome tyrant named Belphomet threatens us with the unthinkable. Please, before it is destroyed, will you accompany me to my home world of Iolan?
A boot hat.
Is this place really on the brink of destruction? What's going on?
Pardon me.
Oh. Already.
I admit I have little faith in my memory, but I don't recall seeing your face before. Who might you be, if you don't mind me asking?
Are there even humans in this world?
My name is Erika.
I didn't stop to think about that
I
till
mean
now.
no harm.
Erika? That name doesn't ring any bells. How peculiar. Why do you flee? I only wish to observe you more closely.
Why don't you tell me who you are first?
Do you mean to say you don't know me? How is that possible?
And there's the blight.
It appears we have company. I ask that you find a safe place to hide while I deal with this unfortunate soul.
I'm perfectly capable of protecting myself, thank you.
Oh dear, not very friendly, are we?
No, she is not. She is not friendly at all. That's one of the reasons why I don't like her.
Let's get this over with. Now I get to show off my jank pile of deck that I call not good. And it's okay. It wins like 1 out of 5 matches in the ladder. You pose no threat to me.
Because I don't have any of the Warhawkers or any of the other expensive cards. I'm running Samurai Outlaw instead of the Samurai that everybody runs. I think this is a keepable hand. But let's try to get better. I love Reinhardt the Deathless. He's probably one of my favorite cards in the new set. He bares his fangs at the world. I got 2 of them here.
My legacy is written in blood.
Alright. One of the things that I think is neat about this guy is that he can clash with 1/1s forever.
I won't fall.
Hey,
Not here.
Okay.
All right, troops, get ready for war.
The only officers that I'm running in this deck right now are Reinhardt, Prudent General, and Not, the Cursed Queen. If we can get a Reinhardt out with an Evolve point, we can kind of just trade with Ever. They need hard creature removal or something bigger than us, or he just kind of will never die. It's almost like he's deathless or something.
You look about as tough as a field mouse.
Let's go with I choose you. I choose you. And I choose you.
How's that?
You're done for.
I love the smell of gun smoke in the morning.
Die, cretin.
Here we go.
Love me a critter worth their salt.
give him an inch.
Don't be scared. He's got a collar.
There we go. Dramatic Retreat is a
won't be long
really
now.
good card in my opinion.
Don't make me crack my whip.
Current turn 5, Union Burst on 8.
Hey, let's play. I'll get you out in a jiffy.
Okay, we can Reinhardt next turn.
I think this is the way.
Don't you pull your claws out at me, mister.
I'll use the embers to start a conflagration.
I bare my fangs
All
at the
ends
world.
here.
I bare my fangs at the world! What's the matter?
No one gets past me.
Let's just keep drawing. Gonna dig through our deck. Reinhardt can win games on his own if they don't have a good enough removal. That's good enough removal. Ba.
This will be over in the blink of an eye. Draw. Impossible.
What's the matter?
There we go.
Hey, let's play.
Aw, Bane.
For a sprucing?
Won't be long now. I'll use the embers to start a conflagration.
Free evolve.
We won't give him an inch. What's the matter?
Hey, let's play.
Let's see.
Time to retreat.
Okay, they're probably gonna play a 6/6 at some point because they have the capacity to do so.
I need more fear, more terror.
Got a job to do.
There we go.
What's that? Die, creep.
What's the matter? That's enough.
My loyalty is ironclad.
I love the concept of the Knots Henchman card. The 2-mana 3/3 that gives your opponent a thing when it dies. Because you can clutter your opponent's board up with it, and then at the same time, Not herself puts henchmen on your opponent's side of the field. And it just feels like such a cool flavor win.
お姉ちゃんの本気だよ。セイクリッドパニッシュ。
This will be over in the blink of an eye. Draw. Die, cretin.
Boom. She is such a good card.
Now to finish you.
You would think giving your opponent a 3/3 is bad, but at the same time, it's really good.
Say your prayers.
Oh, right, prayers. Could I ask you to hold that thought for one moment?
Hmm?
May the forest guide you on your journey to the great beyond. Now then, where were we?
Huh.
Not only is your face unfamiliar, but your name is as well. And that's not all. Your sword fighting technique is like nothing I've ever seen before. Normally I would avow that words are a force greater than swords. But you are quite an enigma.
Normally I would say the words are mightier than the sword. But you might be an exception to the rule.
With so many mysteries surrounding you, I suppose there's only one logical conclusion as to who you are.
An outsider.
You must be some new breed of forest spirit.
You had so much potential. So much potential. And you ruined it by being an idiot.
You're way off.
Oh? And here I was thinking I had you all figured out. So what are you?
I am a human, which appears to be a rare commodity in these
The
parts.
truth is, I came here from another world, so it's only natural that you have no memory of me.
Another world, you say? I see. I suppose I should have considered that possibility.
You consider that it might have been a possibility?
You
What?
don't seem surprised.
Let's see. Person that I've never seen or heard from before. You should have at least considered that they're from outside the forest.
I can't say I am. It doesn't strike me as odd that there would be other worlds out there aside from our own. So I gather you're unfamiliar with this area then?
Yes, I actually just arrived.
Yeah, it's like, okay, you're not from here. You don't look like you're from the other side of the forest either, so Maya's next assumption would be from outside of the forest, or outside of the realm, so to speak. Because, I mean, in the first arc outside of the main arc, when we arrive in Asunia, I believe Arisia pretended that she was just from another kingdom, or Isabel pretended to be from another kingdom. Because it makes sense. I don't know what kind of time period logic is, but if you're in like a kings and queens type era, you could probably assume that there's lands further away than you've ever been to. Or at least the average person.
I see. Then allow me to act as your guide.
Wonder how Nicola Adele's doing.
Are you sure you don't mind?
Guiding the lost is the duty of the forest princess. In other words, myself. An otherworlder like you is no exception.
Come on, Erika, you need to cheer the hell up.
Judging from that look in your eyes, I get the impression that you doubt my words. I cannot help but feel insulted.
You still haven't answered my question. Who are you?
Me? As I said, I am the forest princess. Oh, my apologies. I haven't said my name, have I? Silly me.
So much potential to be a good character wasted on you.
I am Miss Dolina, guardian of the forest of Natera.
I mean, if Arisa can grow on me, I'm sure you can.
I apologize for my insolence, Your Highness. I wasn't aware I was speaking with someone of your station.
There's no need to apologize. I still have much to learn before I deem myself worthy of the title. You may feel free to call me Miss Dolina.
And please, call me Erika.
Erika. It really is a lovely name, now that I hear it again.
Thank you.
Well then, Erika, I shall be more than happy to show you around Natera. But I'm afraid you've selected a less than ideal spot for sightseeing. Natera isn't exactly a peaceful place. In fact, it's quite the opposite.
Yeah, we're kind of in the middle of a civil war. Also, the planet's dying.
But don't worry. I'll explain everything as we walk. Come, let's be on our way.
I'm actually really looking forward to when Latika shows up and just kidnaps her. Since we know that's gonna happen. The Blight. Not good. I hear that Rally Sword might be making a comeback.
Here we are, Erika. This is what I wanted to show you.
Sword has just too many good cards, but unfortunately it has to compete with a lot of OTK combos. But Sword can win consistently on turn 8 with like exterminus weapons if most opponents aren't careful, and I really am annoyed that I don't have any of those.
There's something unpleasant about this place.
I rather concur. This area has been blighted, you see.
For Sword to be good, it feels really bad. It's like white in Magic the Gathering. In order for Sword to be good, you need to be running all the mythic rares.
Blighted?
Naterra is a world blessed by the bounty of nature. Or it used to be, at least. All that changed when Viridia Magna began spreading her corruption throughout the forests.
Who is this Viridia Magna you speak of?
Some sort of goddess? I don't really get the point.
She is the virtuous mother who
That's
presides over the natural order of Naterra. The great one who nurtures all life and transcends all creation. That is Viridia Magna. She was once a kind and gentle being, until one fateful day when she lost her mind and transformed into nothing less than an executioner.
Seems annoying.
As time goes on, her blight continues to spread, corrupting everything in its path. Upon Viridia Magna's fourth roar, the world will meet its demise. Or so the legend says.
So if Viridia Magna has a card, when is Nerva of Purgation getting a card?
If this Viridia Magna has become an executioner, as you put it, I assume you must be working to defeat her.
No. Far from it, actually. But that requires a separate explanation.
Half of us want to destroy it, the others want to negotiate with it.
Hey, look over there!
Well, if it in the forest, princess. Always wandering around without a care in the world.
My apologies, Erika. It seems my explanation will have to wait.
Who are they? Enemies of yours?
Yes, they are members of Managama, prickly sorts who enjoy violence. They wish to defeat the virtuous mother, while Skoll seeks to save her. If they can just find a way to communicate with her, that is.
Yeah, good luck with that. You witless skull fools are the only ones who actually believe that hogwash.
Goodness! Are all Managama soldiers this rude and uncivilized?
Only because we're not so foolishly hopeful. We're not going to sit around and wait for everything to be destroyed.
I just realized that the design of this kind of reminds me of like a... What's Noble's character called? Is it Lily? I want to say it's Lily. Yeah, we have British cat people. That's what's really great.
I understand the situation now, Miss Delina. If you intend to fight, I will lend you my assistance.
I would very much appreciate that. After seeing you in action earlier, I know I can rely on your skill.
Be careful not to get yourself hurt.
What's even weirder is that Latika apparently speaks in an ancient tongue, and her ancient tongue includes words like lol and lamau and chickadee. It's Tuesday, isn't it?
I'll handle this one. You won't escape.
Is this a keeping hand? I mean, Gelt's a good keeper. I don't think we need Reinhardt. Break Night Draw will keep. And of course we get rid of him and get Decisive Strike. Yay! Yeah. Oh, the shuffler's having a laugh, isn't it?
Managama will prevail.
Oh, that's a playable card.
We won't give him an inch.
Yeah, we'll curve out from turn 3 onward.
Oh. All right, troops, get ready for war.
No one gets past me.
Thuddity dud dud.
Under retreat.
Draw.
No one gets past me.
Press on!
Ugh. This'll be quick.
We're just tempo curving out.
Oh! That didn't go well.
This will be over in the blink of an eye.
Draw.
That's one evolution. Gonna not next turn.
Hey, what's this? Impossible.
Got two.
I need more fear, more terror.
Got a job to do.
How's that? Die, cretin.
I won't lose next time.
I messed that up.
My loyalty is ironclad.
Love me a critter worth their
Take
salt.
that.
Kimara.
My armor's been pierced.
We can make up for our mistakes. Let's try that again.
I need more fear, more terror.
Got a job to do.
You can have this one, and this one, and this one.
How's that?
It's like a whole fan club. We'll kill you.
That's enough.
My loyalty is ironclad.
You're done for.
We'll trade here.
Harder armor, stronger armor. Steel yourself.
That's enough.
My loyalty is ironclad.
That's enough.
My loyalty is ironclad.
And that's how you build a board state. You give your opponent a board state,
My
and then you
armor's
take it
been
away.
pierced.
Lightning storm.
My armor's been pierced.
You're through.
Lightning shooter.
My bolts are too fast to see.
Love me a critter worth their salt.
Let's just play with Reinhardt.
I'll use the embers to start a conflagration.
I'm here.
We're
just
not
like
going
I
to
said
really
in my
need
tip-off
evolution
note.
points for the larger majority of the game anymore.
Steel yourself.
Ugh.
Reinhardt will force them to waste a removal spell.
I'm gonna smash this world. Coming through. Coming through. Wow.
I want
What's the
Reinhardt to
matter?
live, so we'll do that.
I'll use the embers to start a conflagration. What's the matter?
I'm here, just like I said in my tip-off note. An honest day's work. Please steal responsibly. An honest day's work.
Oops.
Steel yourself.
Ugh.
And we got lethal next turn, doesn't really matter. Oh no, hard removal.
Coming through. Coming through. Wow. Pow pow.
And I guess we can play
This
this,
will be over in the blink of an eye.
just so I can play this at 15 rally.
I will abide. What's the matter?
Steel yourself!
Let's see you recover from that.
Those dreams come true!
Me lose? Why, never!
What is your plan exactly?
Who's with Dad? Let me help.
Nothing. Nothing is your plan.
What's the matter?
I'll get you next time.
Always have a plan. Unless that plan is to not have a plan, in which don't have a plan.
Get out of my sight!
Splendid work.
Such praise is more than I deserve.
Damn you! You haven't seen the last of us!
We'll catch you next time. You can count on it.
And a good day to you both.
Have they been after you for long?
Yes, I am a princess after all. They know I'd make a valuable hostage.
But they don't take hostages.
Isn't it dangerous for you to be walking around without an escort?
Perhaps, but I wouldn't be able to accomplish anything if I was kept under strict guard day in and day out.
One would assume being protected is part of a noble's duty.
My, are you perhaps worried about me? I thought you were unfriendly, but it seems I misjudged you. You're actually quite kind.
Yeah, underneath this thin veneer.
Not at all. I simply have experience serving a noble house.
Oh? I imagine that means you were a member of the royal guard for a princess or king.
Correct.
Something like that. Forgive me if I came off as impudent.
I understand your concern, but you needn't worry about me. To truly guide their flock, shepherds must occasionally expose themselves to wolves. That is true for any leader. Don't you agree? If you'd like, I would be more than happy to offer you my protection, Erika.
No, thank you. I have no interest in being a sheep. But I have to admit, your skill with a sword is quite impressive.
Isn't it, though? I actually learned from my father.
Someone help! Time for you to start cooperating.
Would you excuse me for a moment, Erika? You scoundrels! Ganging up on an adversary is the epitome of cowardice!
Okay, I changed my mind. I do like her.
There she goes. How does she manage to move so fast?
It's because she acts without thinking.
Miss Delina's an entirely different breed of princess.
To truly guide their flock.
Hey, there she is. Best girl.
Aye, you kind of smell like Erika. Hold still. Let me get a nice whiff.
Little creepy.
Who are you? And what do you think you're...
Yep, jackpot. You must be Erika's pal.
And what if I am? State your name.
I'm Ladika, and you are Adorbs. This must be my lucky day.
How dare you grab my hand without permission?
It's the British cat lady with the huge paws for thought.
Whoa.
And the huge
You're pretty
paws.
strong.
Huh? What is wrong with this girl?
She's a little handsy, you might say. You gonna attempt to fight her? Of guarding maidens. Yeah, you're both basically in the same profession, so maybe you two will hit it off.
What you doing, sword babe? Going for a walk?
Miss Delina was guiding me through the forest. Please kindly give me some space.
Misty, huh? She's a nice gal. Kind of an idiot, though.
Yeah, I get that impression now.
You would say that about the Princess of Natera?
Sure would.
Sure would.
Is it alright to let her wander around on her own?
Probably not.
Probs? Why?
Normally someone in her position would have a guard assigned to her at all times.
Maybe. But she's like, a special case or whatever.
What do you mean?
Like, I can stand in front of Misty and break faces for her, but she's got healing powers. And besides, she's not too bad with a sword, so what's the point of me hanging over her shoulder like a babysitter? Will come off like, obsessed much?
You are obsessed much.
Does that not go against your principles as her guardian?
Oh, sweet summer sword, babe. Everybody's got their own strengths and weaknesses, yeah? Misty and I are no different. So, like, sometimes I do what I do to protect her, and other times she does what she does to protect me. It's not a one-way trail. Not sure where I was going with that. Lol. Forget everything I said.
Who just weaves lol into casual conversation?
No, it was perfectly understandable.
Princess, you're okay. It's fine, Erika. Everything's okay.
I just realized that the princess has a strange resemblance to Erisa.
It's only a matter of time before he comes for you, Princess.
This probably has to do with the art style, though, to be honest. We
Erika.
still don't have a name for the princess, actually.
In fact, I find myself agreeing with you. In the past, I believed I was the one protecting the princess. But in truth, she was the one protecting me all along.
Oh, you look so cute when you're stuck in thought, like a baby kitten playing with a little tail.
Ow! Hey! Unhand my cheek!
Pinch!
Just trying to put a smile on your face.
You're really strange. You know that?
Very handsy.
Lol. I get that a lot.
She says lol a lot.
Stars! It's the Stone Claw!
Why'd we have to run into that monster?
BT dubs.
I get that reaction a lot too. Anyway, I'm gonna spank these guys. You in?
I'll back you up.
Thanks. Stay safe, babe.
She's so casual about it, too. It's like... I don't use it that often. I might say BT dubs sometimes.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather flee?
Let's do this!
I don't know. It strikes me as odd, especially in a fantasy setting.
Monogama will prevail.
Blah 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 blah. Okay. Tempo sword. Any rendition of Pog? I've unfortunately started using the term Pog.
I'm here.
I may have picked it up from another streamer, but as for the origin, I think it's related to a streamer named Pogger, and that's, although you could trace the origin of Pogs back to like the little disc things that people collected.
All right, troops, get ready for
day's
war.
work.
But I don't understand why everybody uses Pog as like a descriptive adjective. I don't get that at all.
Go away!
Please steal responsibly.
We won't give him an inch.
No one gets past me.
Off to drifting again.
Press on!
Let's draw. Ooh, Ramiel.
Trespassers!
Yep, PogChamp.
I'll beat you to a pulp.
That didn't go well.
Eeny, well, all three Reinhardts in the top 10 cards of the deck. What the hell? Let's go for it.
Use the embers to start a conflagration.
You are done for.
I bare my fangs at the world. What's the matter?
Fall back.
I'm not sure if the voice actor is correct, but I'm pretty sure Reinhardt seems to be voiced by John DiMaggio. I can't quite tell, but that's my guess.
What's the matter?
There we go. That's what I love about this card. Just look at him go.
I need more fear, more terror.
I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3.
How's that? Die, creep.
What's the matter? No!
I think we have this in the bag. Oh no, Bane. My one weakness.
Eat this!
It won't be long now.
Gaze upon my blinding brilliance.
It won't be long now.
There we go. Diamond Paladin's a pretty cool
Never
card.
shatter. You are frail. I'll shatter them. Die, cretin. Do not seek what is not there. Die, cretin.
There we go. Let's just go in for the kill.
To start a conflagration. What's the matter?
You've been chosen.
Oh, they healed 3?
Die, cretin.
Withdraw!
When you have this much of a demanding board state, it's just like, I stopped reading what my opponent's cards did. It's like,
That was too
what could they
easy.
possibly do to turn it around at this point?
No! The Stoneclaw's got a new friend, and she's strong! Retreat!
I was pretty impressed, so babe. You could probably give Baleon a run for his money.
Pretty impressed.
Shouldn't we go after them?
Nah.
We could, but what's the... Oh, whoops. Totally forgot. I'm supposed to be saving Erisa right now. My bad.
Erisa? Where is she? Did something happen to her?
Well, yeah, but don't flip out on me. I got this. Or, guess it makes sense you'd be worried about your pal. Wanna tag along?
I managed to send them on their way with a bit of gentle encouragement.
What is with the music accompaniment
Oh,
that comes with you?
Well, if it isn't Latika, are you out enjoying a nice stroll?
What is with everybody assuming that everyone is on a stroll through the dying woods?
Yeah, no, I don't do walks. How are things on your end?
I love how she does the little pursed lips thing when she smiles.
No significant changes to speak of. Are you on patrol then?
Nah, gotta go save a cute chickadee. Look like you're doing fine, so I'll check back with you later. Toodles, Misty.
And there's that cool sound effect of jumping off.
It certainly doesn't help that she speaks in the dialect of the ancients. Even I find myself guessing what she means from time to time.
The dialect of the ancients. What does she sound like in Japanese? I might have to switch to Japanese just to hear what her quotes are like.
She is one of your retainers, correct?
Well, I suppose you could call her that. But Ladika's far more powerful than me. So it's not like I can simply order her to my side.
Then you operate completely alone?
In a manner of speaking, I've always felt like my father wasn't particularly fond of me. So, rather than be a burden, I decided to chart my own trails through the forest.
I didn't get the impression that he didn't like you. I'm assuming Baleon is your father. Unless Valdane is your dad, which I kind of doubt.
Oh, you're not going to argue with me? Usually people tell me that no parent would think of their child as a burden.
I don't want to go down that road.
Unfortunately, I can sympathize. You and I have that much. Actually, forget it.
Don't worry. When one looks at the bigger picture, things don't seem so glum.
Yeah, the bigger picture. The planet's gonna die in probably less than 4 hours. Wait. Things are starting to look glum.
After all, each and every one of us possesses the capacity for love. That's precisely why we were born into this world to begin with.
I don't think that's the bigger picture. I think that's the smaller picture.
Tell me, Erika, do you have a general understanding of Natera now?
No. No, I don't. I can tell that you guys are at war with another faction. That's about it.
Yes, I think so. Natera is ruled by a being called Viridia Magna, who is spreading her blight throughout the forests. And the people are divided over whether to fight her or to speak to her.
Ruled I don't feel is the correct term, but you're on the right path.
Beautifully summarized. Considering you've already gleaned so much, I suppose there's no reason to take you to meet with my father.
I have another question for you. Have you ever heard of the Keepers?
The Keepers? No, I'm afraid not.
But Ewan mentioned he could sense Nerva's power in this world. Does this mean she hasn't shown herself here yet?
Oh yeah, so Erika's a dum-dum too and hasn't figured out you're not in the right world.
Now then, if you'd be kind enough to tell me the names of your companions, I'd be happy to help you search for them.
I'd very much appreciate that. However, it might be faster to consult directly with Tetra. She's seen all of us before.
Forgive me. I can be rather slow to catch on sometimes. Is Tetra one of your companions?
Not exactly.
No. She's the person who came to us seeking aid and brought us to this.
Wait, Erika. Before you finish, there's something you must know. No one by the name of Tetra exists in Natera.
I mean, there's no... You've already proven to not be the smartest individual, so I wouldn't take you at face value if you told me that.
What? That can't be.
Curious. You seem to harbor a number of misconceptions concerning our world. Stars guide us. What is going on?
Things be crazy. Noble swords.
Is that true? Tetra's not in this world?
Correct, but I wouldn't trust her with that, because reasons.
I swear on my honor as the forest princess. It is indeed the truth.
Oh no, I'm out of water.
But that changes everything.
All I have now at my desk is chocolate.
It seems that perhaps this world wasn't your intended destination.
Wow, you caught on quicker than I thought you would.
You may be right.
Nevertheless, there's no reason to be discouraged. It sounds as though your companion, Erika, made it here as well. You are not alone.
Oh, you've already met Erika at this point? I thought you wouldn't have met her yet. Because I don't think you... I thought you didn't meet her until, she fought Valdane the second time.
Yes, that's true.
And don't forget about me, Erika. I am here for you as well.
Thank you, I guess.
Did I say something wrong?
Not at all. It's just... someone else told me the same thing a long time ago.
I see. Is this person special to you?
Yes. A princess I serve. I've been crossing dimensions in order to save her, to atone for my past sins.
Sins? How grave could these sins be? You certainly don't seem like the evil sort.
That's not the face of someone I would expect to be asking that question.
That's only because I hide them well. I am guilty of countless transgressions.
I'm gonna close one of my eyes and grimace my face as I talk and say this, and say that I am hiding it very well. That I am not comfortable talking about this.
I find that hard to believe, but I do want to understand your pain.
You would give me your sympathy?
Really?
Yes, of course.
Why do you not
Seems
want
so
sympathy?
Full of sorrow.
I don't know that I'm worth the effort.
The eight that know sorrow. If only we had liberation. Liberation would be nice right about now.
Of course you are. Every life has value. That is an unshakable truth. But as much as I'd like to understand you better, your quiet nature makes that rather difficult. So what do you say we have a little contest?
Really?
A contest?
Normally I would avow that words are a force greater than swords. But I have a feeling crossing blades with you may tell me what I want to know. What do you think?
This is such an anime conversation. I don't understand what people get when they say, "Oh, you understand a lot about a person by how they fight." And well, that tells me more about personality details, not what's on their mind.
But you're the princess of Natera. I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I hurt you.
You would be wise not to underestimate me. I'll have you know I'm quite capable. Furthermore, I can heal small injuries on the spot, you see. And if the injury is more grave, we can always use the healing spring.
There's a healing spring?
All right. If you're sure this is what you want.
Well, when in doubt, use the sippy cup.
That's the spirit. I've been fascinated with your technique from the moment I saw you swing your sword. Your strikes are so swift and deadly.
It's because she was an assassin.
It will be an honor to experience them firsthand.
You got a shield, though. I wish that half the people had a shield.
Don't go too hard on me, then.
I'm afraid I can't make any guarantees. And in exchange, I'd like you to promise you won't hold back either.
Sparring match. This forest is dying.
Go easy on me now.
Let's begin this little contest.
This one. This is the good samurai that I wish I had more copies of. Miss Delina is also swordcraft, huh? I thought since her dad was swordcraft, she might not be.
For the sake of Natera.
Oh wow. 3 2-drops. Which one do we play? Probably shield phalanx.
The castle yet.
Well, we're losing the aggro race.
We won't give him an inch.
Let's speed things up.
Well, we have Ramiel on 4 for an extra play point for ramp. That's pretty good.
It's time to retreat.
But they're just aggroing way out of control, though.
I steeled myself for what lies ahead.
Raise your blade.
Ouch.
Do not seek what is not there.
Don't be scared. He's got a collar.
You are done for.
Awaken. For the end is you've been chosen.
The order will remain.
Pathetic.
Should have been quicker.
There we go. We ramped.
Conflict is everything.
I'm not allowed to leave the castle yet.
So much storm.
A fitting end.
Behold my truth.
We are dead.
I hope you're prepared.
You wouldn't.
Look at how dead we are.
I need more fear, more terror.
Got a job to do.
So we're gonna keep you, you, and you.
How's that?
Owie!
Die.
So we're not gonna make the mistake this time.
That's enough. My loyalty is ironclad.
Pathetic. Bad beast, bad.
My conviction does not waver.
That's enough. My loyalty is ironclad.
Now watch them play a 4 damage storm creature again.
Fear and despair are no match for me. Don't call me short. The light of courage will pierce the darkness. You can count on me, Lisha.
Uh-oh.
Pull your claws out at
This
me,
forest
mister.
is my kingdom.
Please don't have
What
storm
do
when you
wish
evolve.
to destroy?
Love me a critter worth their salt.
Oh, healing. Oh. Oh, it doesn't work though. Darn.
Steel yourself.
Pathetic.
My armor's been pierced.
Keep fighting!
Oh, the biting means he likes it.
Steel yourself.
Ouch!
Well, huh. Never had that happen before. I guess I'll... No, I want the board space. Okay, we are skirting the end here.
Raise your blade.
Alrighty. Time to start turning this around.
I'll use the embers to start a conflagration.
Probably should have played this first.
I'm here, just like I said in my tip-off note.
So that we would have had a free evolve on Rhine.
It won't be long now.
I bare my fangs at the world. What's the matter?
The order will remain.
Okay, now we're not dead
Steel
to a
yourself.
sneak attack.
Pathetic.
We have lethal next turn. Ooh! Did you just draw a 9 mana spell?
An honest day's work.
What's the matter?
I must say, I'm impressed.
Nice swordsmanship.
You know, I feel like I should probably put a Kant in this deck, because I know that it'd be hilarious to give Ward to a Reinhardt. Just make people attack him and make him bigger.
Not bad. I'm impressed.
I could say the same for you. Your skill far surpasses my expectations.
Ooh,
Have you
CG.
forgotten who I am? I am the Forest Princess, champion to all within these woods. Please open up to me, Erika. I can tell you're still hiding something, still holding back.
My problems are not the sort that should be revealed so readily.
There, you spoke! Wonderful! Now string together a few more sentences, so there's some meaning to this little exercise.
I will fight you. Now talk!
I don't understand why you're so afraid of being honest with yourself. With me! Please, trust me.
She doesn't trust herself.
Come at me with everything you have.
Or anyone for that matter.
Pouring my heart out to you won't change anything.
I assure you, it will.
No, hey, I hate to admit it, but I agree with Erika on this one.
I sense darkness, despair, and deep sadness within your blade. Along with a murderous impulse, is it? Is that perhaps your sin, Erika?
Lots of murder.
Surprised you, have I? I may be a bit of a dunce at times, but I pride myself on my intuition.
So are you smart or you're dumb? Pick one and stick with it.
No, I'm actually not surprised in the least. Although I do admit that insight of yours is uncanny.
Uncanny, that's a word for it.
Erika, you must have taken a great number of lives with that sword.
No duh.
Is it evident?
Indeed, it is.
You should probably wash that sword.
My past is stained with blood. Yet I hid my crimes from the princess to enter her service. My loyalty was built on deception.
Oh, you never told her anything about your past? I thought she was at least aware of it, but then again, that was so long ago, I don't even remember.
No matter how much I'd like to start over, I'm a tainted soul now.
We're on
if
like...
I dare let anyone glimpse my past, it's like reopening a fresh wound.
Like, I don't remember off the top of my head. I think we're on like, what, part 40? Or part 41 now of this playthrough?
That's why I don't need your sympathy. My sins cannot be so easily forgiven, nor could I bear the forgiveness.
Take that into perspective, that we've been playing this as long as we've been playing Valkyria Chronicles. And I'd argue we're about as close to done with both.
You make your crimes sound vast. Perhaps I cannot forgive you after all. Oh, but only because it is not within my right to forgive you. Redemption lies in the hands of those you've wronged, after all. You should apologize to them.
Or you could go with the Marlowe and Median policy, and make up for it, by trying to save as many lives as you have taken. Correct as many wrongs as you have done. You will always be in my heart, Marlowe. Always. Man, when do we get to play as Eris again?
And once you do, then they can forgive you. Do you see?
Would it really be that simple?
There's no way to know for sure. Have you ever tried?
Ooh. Continuing the rant from last episode. What if the twist villain somehow turned out to be Leod's daughter the whole time? That would have been a twist.
Well, no.
Then perhaps you should. There is merit in making an attempt at the very least. I have glimpsed two natures dwelling within you. One is rational, acting as your conscience that represses its counterpart. A wild and beastly instinct with a thirst for blood.
What do you think her charisma score is?
I don't know which represents the real you, but it's clear that you possess both. So don't you think it might be worth having a little more faith in your logical side?
You're just as odd as your retainer.
No, I think she's more odd. I mean, if your high stat is wisdom, Latika's got an entire stat block in each of her hands. Those things are big enough to be their own characters.
People tell me that a lot.
But you're just as kind as you are strange.
That one I only hear from time to time.
I can't bring myself to face the princess yet, but there is one person in this world to whom I owe an apology.
Ah, that's where you get the idea.
Oh? Then you must strike while the iron is hot. Find them, and when you do...
Excuse me, forgot something.
Forgot something. Oh boy.
Huh? Oh, delightful seeing you again so soon.
No doubt. Anyway, got what I came for.
What? Hold on, what do you mean?
I'm taking you to Erika.
Oh, Latika, when will you stop stealing powerful damsels from the forest floor?
This is a regular occurrence. I mean, I know that it's happened at least once before this, but that's funny.
But this particular damsel is wallowing in unresolved anguish. Perhaps I can't save Naterra in its entirety, but if I can at least help Erika through her suffering, then that will be enough for me.
You are too nice. I like you. Sudden reunion. Okay, so now we get to see Erika's point of view of this nonsense.
Oof. That was a reckless leap.
My bad.
Put me down this instant.
But this way's faster.
I don't disagree.
Well, perhaps, but speed is nothing without dignity.
We're almost there anyway.
I'm perfectly capable of walking by...
Twee!
Okay, we're here. Follow me.
For a retainer, you don't seem capable of taking requests.
Hey, I'm back.
Welcome back, Latika. Did you...
Brought your bud.
Let go of me! I told you, I can walk by...
Smug face.
Erika!
Erika.
This scene again.
Excellent work, Latika. Were you able to pick up the scents of the others yet?
Mabes? Like, Chickadee and Sword Babe share the same smell, and I caught a few other similar whiffs out there, so...
2 to be precise.
Then see what you can find.
Right on, boss man. Oh, I saw Miss Lena by the by. She's looking good.
Oh, that is one burden off my mind.
I missed you, Jameson Price.
You don't have to worry about her. She can manipulate ether and stuff. But maybe you should see her anyway, just to catch up or whatever.
I know, it's just...
She thinks that she's a burden to you. You need to clear that shit up.
Yeah, it's always just something. I don't get you at all, boss man. Anyway, these other worlders aren't gonna find themselves. Toodles.
Erika, I'm so glad you're here. It's such a relief to see a familiar face.
It really is.
Oh, man. My ear keeps popping.
Balion? I have something I want to ask you.
I want to try to negotiate with Valdane, which is a bad idea.
And what is that, child?
I really believe Skull and Managarmr should work together again. I'd like to try talking to the other side one more time.
Valdane is a dangerous man. Not even I can predict what he will do, Erika.
I know the risk, and I know how scary he is, but I have to try something. It's better than standing around doing nothing, at least.
Honestly, I didn't think he was all that scary, to be honest.
Perhaps you are correct. If you plead with him, he could come to his senses. But, Erika, should you sense danger, any danger at all, please prioritize your safety. That man has good reason to hate me.
He does?
We are brothers, but I will tell you that later.
I could delve into our past, but I do not want to burden you before you attempt to negotiate with him. That and, well, I'm afraid our story would mislead a pure-hearted soul like yourself. I once wavered, and now he and I walk 2 different paths. I don't want you to fall to the same fate.
I understand. I'll try to get him to see reason, Balion. Come on, Erika. We've got a radical group to convince.
That never turns out well in any story I've ever read.
What? I'm going too?
Like, imagine in Star Wars, if the Empire's way of dealing with the rebels was just simply saying, can you not?
Is that bad? It would make me feel a lot better having you along.
I still think it would have played out the same, but it would have been nice to have the effort.
I can't refuse her when she looks at me like that.
She gets those puppy dog eyes and the pout face.
Erika, will you join me?
Fine. Let's move out.
We're gonna run into Fluffy Butt.
Yay! Last one there's a broken arrow.
I wish that we got more insight into Erika's thoughts there. As much as I probably could have predicted them. They're just throwing gold at us, aren't they? Oh, I'm sorry, rupees. Why does everyone have to name their currency a silly thing?
Waterfall. It's beautiful.
If it looks like gold, if it acts like gold, it's gold.
The trees still look pretty and green around here, don't they? Feels good to be in a healthy forest again.
Oh, certainly.
Erika, do you like nature? I feel so relaxed in places like this. Definitely beats Asunia.
You've already heard my thoughts on this scene.
She acts like being around me doesn't bother her. But that can't be true. After all.
Nope, she's ditz. She got over it real quick.
What I did was unforgivable.
I wouldn't say it was unforgivable, but it was assholish.
Oh, but only because it is not within my right to forgive you. Redemption lies in the hands of those you've wronged, after all. You should apologize to them.
Right. There's only one thing to do. Here goes.
Are you okay, Erika?
No.
Erisa, I owe you an apology. I made a mistake.
Ah, the sad
wasn't
music.
A trivial one.
Why this all of a sudden? What are you talking about?
I drew my blade against you. Became your enemy. I didn't even attempt to explain my position.
Yeah, that was kind of a dick move.
Oh.
You must think me a terrible fool.
No, I don't. Not at all. I was in the wrong back then. And you, well, you turned out to be right. Besides, I know you were going through a lot, right? That's when Liard was, you know...
He was like a father to you.
Erika, I could see how much...
May the big guy rest in peace.
My past is rotten, Erisa. So much so that I can hardly bear to speak of it.
Oh. My ears.
And my time with Counter Solari. It brought it all back. It was a mistake to follow them.
Oh, Erika.
So many have met their deaths at the end of my blade. Children staring up at me with innocent eyes. Erisa, I cut them down.
Yeah, we can ever address that, because I kind of think that the child murder is pretty high on the list of things you should never do.
That's all in the past.
I don't care if it's in the past. I want to know about the child murder that happened.
Erisa.
Here, let me see your hand. Latika held mine just like this earlier. It was embarrassing, sure, but it made me feel like things were going to be okay.
Why no CG? I want CG of girls holding hands.
Erika, when I hold your hand, it gives me that same sense of comfort. That's how I know you'll be fine. You're not rotten at all.
This is a sweet sentiment and a sweet scene that we don't get to see because we are in sprite mode.
Her hands are so warm.
Oh, internal thought.
I've spent almost my entire life in a forest, and I've never had to suffer like you have.
Xlosaria.
But even though I don't understand what happened to you in the past, I understand the present, Erika. I understand that you're hurting, here and now.
No, actually, I don't really care about the ankles.
Even after what I did to you, you're still able to forgive me.
I just want to see some hand-holding. I know that that's like a sin or something in some cultures, but I want to see hand-holding. It is just a fine sentiment that expresses one's closeness.
Well, you're my partner. And you've held on this long. We've held on this long. Because we've both got important people counting on us.
Yeah, you gotta rescue Lysaria and you gotta rescue the princess. You should probably make those things your priority and just not get sidetracked with political conflicts or, starting wars.
She considers me her partner? I've never put much faith in such sentiments, but this time it's different.
It's the same for the others too. We're all fighting for some ideal, or to save those we love. That's what makes us allies.
I suppose you're right.
See? You don't have to... Wait, Erika, shh! Look over there!
It's Fluffy Butt.
Is that a cat?
Is that a cat?
It's Major Fluffy Butt!
Major Fluffy... what?
Major Fluffy what?
Fluffy Butt! Hey, Fluffy Butt! Over here!
Man, I should sound clip that and make that like a notification on my alert box.
Erisa, wait!
It's so nice to see you again.
That also could be a good sound clip.
It's you! Stay back! Stay back, I say!
Is it really just a cat?
I am no mere cat! And you better not mishandle me once more, you pointy-eared hooligan!
No. We just need to meet with Baldane again.
The Lord Commander? What are you plotting?
We're not plotting anything. We just wanted to talk to him.
Smells awfully fishy. Troops, assemble!
Major, did you spot enemies, sir?
Right in front of us, you flickwits! Catch 'em and tie 'em to a tree!
Hey, no, wait!
Were you threatening the Major? Prepare to die!
They were threatening him with snuggles, and that is a penalty worthy of death.
Huh. Erika!
Leave them to me. You go after the cat.
Right. Thank you.
I'm the one who should thank you. Now hurry.
Be careful. I'll meet you later.
You're going to fight alone. You got guts, I'll give you that.
No, I'm not alone. As long as there are others who would care for me, I am never truly alone.
I wonder what Eris is doing, because we actually had no interaction with her. Or Varian. Varian and Eris are somewhere on this plane, I guess, for lack of a better word.
I have companions who understand me.
Well, aren't you plucky?
Nice, Ramiel. Ooh, Bunny and Baron. I'm gonna put the resolve back.
Monogama will prevail.
What does Desperado Shot do? I've never actually used this.
Don't come closer.
Interesting.
I'm here, just like I said in my tip-off note.
My love for you is here.
Please steal responsibly.
Gelt?
All right, troops, get ready for war.
Okami, haven't seen that card in a while.
Do not seek what is not theirs.
Let's ramp.
You are done for.
Awaken. For the end, you've been chosen.
Press on!
And I guess we'll play the Beastmaster.
He's got a
Can.
collar.
There we go.
A fitting end.
This
Flower
garden
doll.
blossoms for eternity.
I'll beat you to a pulp.
Breaking me will change nothing.
That didn't go well.
Oh no!
This garden blossoms for eternity.
Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, this one.
Oh, the biting means he likes you.
It won't be long now.
Don't make me crack my whip. Bad beast, bad.
Have we hit 3 yet? No, but Honorable Thief will give it to us next turn.
This garden blossoms for eternity.
Puppets. Hey, I was using that.
Breaking me will change nothing.
I'm here, just like I said in my tip-off note.
Ooh, let's Bunny and Baron
Give
instead.
more names, Bun.
Need backup, Bear?
Got you in my sights.
I am but a single petal of many. I'll get you out in a jiffy.
Is Reinhardt my only 5-drop in the deck?
I'll get you out in a jiffy.
I think we just have lethal next turn.
An honest day's work. Got you in my sights.
You got it.
Yep. When in doubt, just go face.
We're done here.
She's a strong one, all right.
That's it for you. Who's next?
You'll pay for hurting our comrade.
Get her!
There are too many enemies around. Erika could be in danger.
I've spent almost my entire life in a forest, and I've never had to suffer like you have. But even though I don't understand what happened,
I must repay her kindness.
Have we seen this character model yet? I don't think we have.
Don't you look away from me!
I'm not looking away. Not from this world, at least. I have a companion here who understands me.
Damn you!
You keep saying that.
Back up over here, on the double!
I don't have time to deal with them. I have to get to Erika. I won't hold back. You forfeit your lives by facing me.
You don't have to kill him. Just saying. The Shadow's Curse.
Ha!
This isn't working. Everyone, fall back!
I love that sound effect when they jump off.
They held out longer than I expected. Erika must have gone this way. I need to catch up to her, and fast. She has to be around here somewhere.
Yep.
Family? Surely you jest. Do you truly believe the bonds of blood to be that strong?
Oh wow, he's picking up right where we left off last time, so we're actually going to get some more story expansion on this fight.
I assure you they are.
I have my doubts. If you're so certain, prove it to me with your blade. I'll show you how easily your precious bonds crumble.
That's Miss Delina.
Erika? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing. Have you seen Erika?
Are you referring to the Archeress? I saw to it that she escaped safely.
Thank goodness.
I don't remember inviting any other guests to this little get-together, but I'd be more than happy to give you a proper reception.
Who are you?
If there's anything about Valdane's design I love, it's my favorite anime trope is the way too much hair trope. It's my favorite, like, anime character design, because it's such a cool thing in my opinion. Just look at all this magnificent hair. It's like a cape, but it grows out of his head.
What point is there in introducing myself to someone who will soon meet their end?
Please let me handle this, Erika. Valdane is far too dangerous.
How will you handle him alone?
I'll play it by ear.
You didn't have a plan. You intended to die here.
In that case, I'll stay by your side until you think of a plan.
You're so stubborn, Erika.
And you're dumb.
Ignorance is a terrifying thing. It could very well spell your death.
I'm with Valdane on this one.
We'd be happy to withdraw if you'd let us.
I think not.
Then we fight. Prepare yourself.
Alrighty. Fate's Hand. All my cards have foretold. Was that card in the Fortune's Hand set? If not, it was a missed opportunity.
If you're truly set on fighting, then so be it.
Let's entertain ourselves, shall we?
Yay, I love when I mulligan a card to just immediately draw it again.
Shadows are known to draw unnoticed.
Everyone has powers. Know that.
Let's see if they waste a removal spell on this.
What lies ahead.
I know what dragons feel. You wouldn't.
We won't give him an inch.
Pathetic.
Oh.
We are losing this DPS race.
I know what dragons feel.
Side.
Embrace the sea.
Ugh.
Bow your head, fool.
Ah!
Draw.
Lord Poseidon.
Let's make
You
this
are done
bigger.
for.
Force him to waste removal on it.
Pathetic.
Oh.
Quick draw Maven next turn.
Know that.
11 Beastmaster the turn after. Reinhardt to recover from all this damage that's going face.
A curse incarnate.
This world is made of impotence.
Ooh. Ow. Oovie. Owie. Maybe we Reinhardt now instead. Yeah, let's do that.
Lord Poseidon.
I'll use the embers to start a conflagration.
It won't be long now.
I bare my fangs. What's the matter? There is no.
There we go.
Embrace the sea.
What do you say we have a little fun?
That's going all face, isn't it?
Leave my dragons alone.
Owie. Stop it. My face hurts.
Pathetic. Lord Poseidon.
Or the biting means he likes.
What's the matter?
I want to not die, please.
Perhaps I'll play with you for a while.
Finally, the board's cleared out of it.
You pull your claws out at me, mister.
I'm here, just like I said in my tip-off note. An honest day's work.
Oh, this is good.
What's the matter?
There we go. Whoa. That is a wall. That I am not going to break through easily. Unless I have a diamond paladin.
Blinding brilliance. It all ends here. I'll never shatter. You are frail.
What's the matter?
Pathetic.
Bought him a turn.
My dragon and I are one.
It makes me miss Roly Poly Mark 1, because Roly Poly Mark 1 was essentially what that card was.
What's the matter?
How positively boorish.
Yippity doo dah. All it took was an immortal werewolf.
His power is unbelievable.
110. If I remember correctly,
I must say, I'm rather fond of you other.
We only have like one chapter
it's
left.
Quite interesting fighting unpredictable opponents.
Watch out, Erika!
Aren't we of the same ilk? If this is all you can manage, how pathetic. Do you fear me? Worry not. I promise not to devour you whole. After all, I prefer to savor my meals piece by piece.
Such power! But even worse, every strike I land on him seems to dull my blade, as if the blade itself is wasting away.
Listen to me, Erika. You have no chance of defeating Valdane. Everything he touches withers and rots.
Is he using some type of magic?
Magic? No, this power stems from Valdane's
curse.
Shall I bury you beneath the soil, or string you up from the treetops? Either way, you will end up as food for the insects.
No, I don't consider worm food to be the same as insects.
Mr. Lena, no! How dare you? You will regret this.
Will I now? Perhaps I'm mistaken, but it seems you're the one backed into the corner.
My past is paved with blood and death. Do you understand what you've unleashed?
Of course not. I don't even know you.
I'm sorry, Erika.
No, Mr. Lena, stay with me.
I thought she just told you. Everything I touch rots away.
Uh-oh.
Her breathing is becoming labored. At this rate, she won't make it.
Worried about the forest, Princess? You ought to be more concerned about yourself right now.
Ha! She won't last through the fight. But how do I end this?
Reporting for duty. Forgive us for the delay.
Oh, that's right. Latika sends backup to the princess.
Who are you?
More uninvited guests.
We're here under Lady Ladika's orders. Fall back, you two. We'll handle this.
Don't be ridiculous. I cannot allow my subjects to put themselves in harm's way.
But we're soldiers. That's our job. You can put your faith in us, Your Highness.
He seems so bored.
Now go! Hurry!
You have my gratitude. Grab hold of me, Mr. Lena.
Well, this has turned into a bit of a bore.
Over here, everyone! Let's do this! But make sure not to hit his vitals!
Ignorance may lead to an early death, but knowledge can give rise to negligence. You wish to be cursed? Come forth and be my guest.
Seriously, what is Varian and Eris doing? We have not interacted with them at all. Are they even on this plane? Fear of loss.
Miss Delina, are you still with me?
How could I let this happen? I tried to be a hero, but I failed miserably. I'm so ashamed.
Not everyone can be the hero.
That's not important right now. We need to get you taken care of. But what should we do?
I don't have the power to lift the Forest Shadow's curse. The healing spring.
Oh.
Furthermore, I can heal small injuries on the spot, you see. And if the injury is more grave, we can always use the healing spring.
That's a very convenient thing to have.
Of course. Tell me where to go.
Follow that path.
Understood. Try to hold on. Is this it, Miss Delina? The spring?
Hey, we were here earlier.
Yes. I'll be right back.
Are you sure you can make it alone? Do you want me to go with you?
I'll be fine on my own. Please, wait here.
Valdane can cause people to waste away with a simple touch. Will Miss Delina truly be able to recover from such a fearsome curse? What if she can't?
There, good as new. I've never felt better.
I detect some strain in that voice.
Well, someone's sad. You look like you could summon rain with those teary eyes.
It's nothing. Are you sure you're all right now?
Yes, I feel fit as a fox. This happens all the time, so there's no need to worry about me. I'm used to it.
This happens all the time?
Yes, my encounters with Valdane tend to end in such a fashion. Oh, I've never shown you my peculiar little penchant for healing, have I? Well, it's quite simple, really. All you have to...
Hug!
Ow! What was that for?
Oh, never mind. I thought they were going in for a hug, but I forgot this is Erika.
So you fight with Valdane, sustain serious injuries, and come to this spring to heal your wounds all the time?
Well, yes. In fact, just the other day... Ow! Oh. Erika? Are you perhaps upset with me?
You dumb girl.
You could have explained all that sooner.
I'm sorry.
Aw, Erika is developing emotions.
After seeing your injuries, I didn't know what was going to happen to you.
Why are you crying?
Yeah, we ain't gonna do that.
I don't know. I'm not sure myself. I thought you were going to die.
I apologize. I didn't realize you were so worried about me.
I was not worried.
Yes, you were.
You weren't?
No. But still.
I'm so sorry, Erika. I should have acted more responsibly.
You should have acted more like a princess, to be honest, if I'm gonna be frank with you.
You see, well, I'm not very bright, so I end up taking risks like this quite often.
I think you need a full-time bodyguard. Or at least, like, a Grand Vizier of some kind. An advisor.
Father and Latika scold me about it too, actually. So... do you hate me now?
If your father considers you to be a burden, it's because you keep doing this shit.
What would you do if I said yes?
Well, I'd apologize profusely for my actions, as many times as it took for you to forgive me. Erika?
Of course I don't hate you. I'm sorry too. I didn't realize I was so upset.
You have nothing to apologize for. I'm just relieved our bond remains unsullied.
I just realized her outfit exposes her navel. Probably because my eye level is like always right at face, because I'm looking at their emotional expressions. They put a lot of effort into the mouth flaps and things, facial expressions. I feel like it's a crime to not look at those. And now that I've further investigated her character, is this like a ponytail? Or is it like a twin tail? I can't tell.
I could never hate you over something like that. You've done so much for me.
And now that I've actually bothered to stop and look at it, Erika's outfit is way super intricate. Like, look at all these straps and buckles and frills and belts. She could almost be a Kingdom Hearts character.
What was that?
Thank you for handling that, Matt, by the way.
Oh no! That was the voice of Viridia Magna. She must have awakened.
Was that the fourth roar?
She's awakened? Then that means...
The blight will spread even faster. The world doesn't have much time left. The people of Naterra must decide how to solve this. Do we confront her with words or weapons?
Why not both?
You mean to say that Skull and Managarmr must hurry to decide a victor?
Indeed. Forgive me, Erika. I must go.
I understand. But before you run off, we need to take care of things here.
Oh, quite right.
Looming destruction. And this looks like it'll be the ending.
Ha! Huh? May the forest guide you.
I think that was the last of them.
Thank goodness. But it's only a temporary respite. The destruction of Naterra has already begun.
Miss Delina, what do you plan to do once Managarmr is defeated? Without a way to stop Viridia Magna, you won't be able to prevent the world from ending.
Ah, now that is an interesting question.
Yeah, what is the plan?
You mean to say you don't know?
I'm sure my father has a plan in mind, but I unfortunately didn't inherit his gift for foresight.
Doesn't the uncertainty of the situation cause you concern?
Yes, it should.
Not in the least. I will simply do what I must.
Take it back. I don't like her. How could the end of the world not concern you?
And what is that?
My duty is to protect all life in Naterra. It isn't that I don't understand Managarmr's views. However...
There she is! I found the forest princess!
Take her hostage!
However, in order to protect the lives of others, I must oppose those who threaten them. That is all there is to it.
I like how they went from we don't take hostages to let's just murder everyone.
A sound cause.
Like, they tried to make them look like two warring factions at the start, but they've slowly just eroded that, and now they're just Managarmr just might as well be the bad guys. Which is a missed opportunity in writing, in my opinion.
So what will you do, Erika?
Which is what could have been done with the Counter Solarian Blade Right thing.
But even though I don't understand what happened to you in the past...
But I'm starting to see the writing
I understand
repeat.
the present, Erika. I understand that you're hurting, here and now. Well, you're my partner, and you've held on this long. We've held on this long, because we've both got important people counting on us.
I wouldn't say we've escalated to full-on cult. This is like a current... Let's put it in political terms. One group wants to... Let's say that one group wants to go to war with Russia, and then the other group says, let's not go to war with Russia. That's pretty much what we're at. And each one wants to wipe out the other just so that they can say they were right.
I will start by finding Erika.
A wise decision.
Or that,
in that case,
they had the better idea.
Go. I shall handle the riffraff.
Thank you. Don't let yourself get hurt again.
Of course not. I won't have you crying anymore.
I wasn't crying. That was just an allergic reaction.
To what? The healing spring? I was only joking. Hurry along now.
Good luck, Miss Delina.
May the blessing of the forest be with you. Now then, back to the matter at hand. Hear my words, forest dwellers. I am Miss Delina, princess of the forest, and I
did not think far enough ahead in this sentence.
I am not used to making flowery speeches. Anyway, here I am. Come out, wherever you are.
I think I need to make a facepalm emote.
Hey, over here! I found her! Sounds like you're feeling pretty confident, Princess. But I've got bad news for you. Today's the day we catch you.
I will not be your hostage. Not today, not tomorrow, nor the day after that. I will take up my blade to ensure that our world continues to prosper.
Where was this speech? Like a minute ago. True allies.
Where is Erika?
What? Who are you? No common folk are that. Ha!
Out of the way, coward!
I'm not going down here!
There are no worlds without war. I myself have experienced more than my share of conflict. But this time it's different. I'm not alone anymore.
Hey, you! You're not one of us, are you?
What? A member of Skull? This far behind our lines?
Huh.
I am allied with neither Skull nor Managarmr.
Huh? Then who are you?
Have we seen this character model before? I don't remember.
There is only one person in this world I consider a comrade. And if I must defeat you to reach her, then so be it.
I'd like to see you try. Get her!
There is no time to spare. Stay out of my way or else.
I kind of wish tag battles were a thing. Or like 2-on-2s.
Prepare yourselves for a swift end.
Let's do this!
That is a bad hand. That is an okay hand.
Managarmr will prevail!
Yada yada will prevail. All the honorable thieves.
I won't fall. Not here. We won't give him an inch.
There we go. Let's see. Shadow.
It's time to retreat.
Don't be scared. He's got a collar.
You're done for.
Don't make me crack my whip. Bad beast, bad!
No one gets past me.
There we go. Dig a little deeper into the deck.
Life's end is eternity's
Oh, I hate
beginning.
this card.
I'll beat you to a pulp.
Reinhardt, it's up to you.
I'll use the embers to start a conflagration.
It won't be long now.
I bare my fangs at the world! What's the matter?
Let's go, everyone.
Shadow probably has a removal spell.
Life's end is
Or Bane.
eternity's beginning.
Eat this!
You wouldn't.
Owie.
What's the matter?
Probably should kill this.
Let's go, everyone.
I need more fear, more terror.
Got a job to do.
How's that? Die, cretin.
Oh, that was bad. Probably should have read what that did.
My loyalty is ironclad.
I think
I'm
we're at
here,
this.
just like I said in my tip-off note.
There we go.
An honest day's work.
Let's just hit that for
What's
the
the
reasons.
matter?
Steel yourself.
Oh no, it's Night of the Living Dog. Phone bug. Oh no, we don't have lethal. Whatever will I do?
I'm here, just like I said in my tip-off note.
What's the matter? No!
What are you?
I guess I'll have to hit him with more than one creature.
Are you ready to meet your maker?
That's probably the end.
This is the end of the line. Erika, where could you be? If only I had a clue.
Got you now.
Oh yeah, this is where we met up.
Was that
I've already
just
forgotten.
now? She's surrounded. I won't make it in time. No, I must.
Hope you said your prayer.
Pick a god and pray.
Erika, stand back!
Erika, you're here.
How dare you harm one of my allies!
How many people has that
Erika,
sword
were you
killed?
wounded?
We might need to add a kill count at some point. I might go back and edit these, but I'm probably too lazy to do that.
No, I think I'm fine. Thanks. You came just in time.
I don't like Erika enough to put the effort in.
It's still too early for gratitude.
Yeah, you're right.
There will be no stopping the conflict between Skull and Managarmr now. It might be wise to join a side. I've found an ally within Skull. But what will you do, Erika?
I don't think I can choose, but I don't want this conflict to go on any longer. There's gotta be a way we can fix this.
Might be best to let neither of them resolve it themselves, and you guys go deal with Viridia Magna.
I thought you might say that. In which case, we'll need to cut our way past Managarmer's troops. Are you ready, Erisa?
Yes. I'll do whatever I can to put an end to this.
The end. Because next time we'll pick up with Varian, who we know nothing about whatever happened to him. But that's a problem for another time. And you got money, so let's open packs. I don't think we're gonna have a high roll like we did last time, though. There we go. I stand corrected. Well, I now have one of these for the mallet deck.
There's hope in them frontier lands. You're coming too, right?
Well, we're gonna have to edit that deck. Where's my mallet craft? Let's see. Just get rid of that thing. I don't need it. Five. Where are you, Loxus? Because that can potentially combo so quickly. Because he himself can potentially put an amulet in play if you set him up on the turn before. I wouldn't be surprised if he joined the other side. I mean, Meowskers is a Haven follower, which means I have a feeling that Meowskers and Eris are going to pair up at some point. And there is a card in the Dragoncraft deck that I use quite often. Where it's a Valdane card. So, probably you're right. These two are probably going to pair up, but I'm not sure if they're going to see eye to eye. Because we've seen a little bit of Valdane's personality, and I don't know if they're really going to align with. Although, I guess I could see him thinking the best way to stop the problem is to kill the monster. He does have like a soldier mentality. Eris, I'm not sure though. But we'll look into that when we look into that. Until next time. Bye-bye.